I think when we talk about self-love, we actually forget about the point that you actually have to get to know yourself before you would love yourself. Because, it is basically how it works, because you can like someone when you don't really know them, but the true love comes in a moment that you actually get to know the person, so you feel me, yeah? And I think we actually forget about this step, so we do, use confidence and stuff and like self-care, but you actually forget to get to know yourself. And I think we all are kind of under the lie that we all know ourselves from our birth, and I don't think that's true, because it does not work for me, and I'm not sure it works for everybody else, because you really, you are no stranger to yourself, because you have spent a lot of time to, with yourself, but there are still some things you don't know about yourself, and there are so many important things you have to figure out before you would truly love yourself. And I think you just have to investigate a bit more in this direction. So I think I can give you a couple of tips or hints. I don't know, it's just something you can try doing, but I'm not guaranteeing that everything will work for you, but it's like some themes you can think about, kind of, and some things you can like proceed in your brain and like just think about and maybe investigate in that direction, so you maybe will find something interesting about you for you. So first thing, I'm really like curious about, even about myself, and I'm not sure I know it as well as I would like to. So it's about how do you make yourself happy? What are the like, things that makes you happy? Because I think it's like really important to know about yourself, because you know they may be some bad days which you are not like responsible for, and you cannot really they do not depend on you really. And when you know your happiness, like in that point, like for example, like I don't know, I like eating sweets, so for me, I make myself happy by eating some, I don't know, ice cream, it's not my case, but just something which makes you happy. It can be like running, it can be whatever, it can be watching some movies, and can be doing self-care, but just try to have like at least 3 to 5 things which would make you happier, would make your day kind of better though, so you can use it in right time. But I really recommend you to analyze kind of those things and to think about it, because it's really nice thing to know about yourself, because when you think about loving yourself, you can really I think it's a bit was parallel with loving somebody from external world, like for example your partner, yeah. So you don't have to be, it's nice to know what makes them happy, so you can make the day better for them. And I think it works the same for you, so if you know what makes you happy, it's a really nice thing to know. Yeah. Second thing is, I don't know, I think no, it would not for work for everybody, but for somebody maybe like a really good thing to find out. So it's to find your place, kind of. It can be like somewhere in your house, it can be like your room, but I know it sounds kind of boring. Like for example, I have a place on outskirts of on my city. I go there when there are not so many people. It's like kind of filled, which I have a view on the city, and it's really beautiful, and there are not so many people there, and it's kind of my place. If I need some, kind of meditative state, so I just, or to calm down, or just to think about some stuff, I just go there. I know I just turn everything off, I just turn my phone off, I just take off my earphones, and I just sit there for like as long as it takes to me to feel better. Third point is actually like getting to know what actually makes you like all of those emotions, like what makes you happy, what makes you sad, all of those stuff. And it's connected to basically that what type of people do you like in your I don't know, like type of people do you like? I mean, I do not really mean like type of like boys or girls. I mean like friends. Usually we talk about what my, I don't know, my type is like, I don't know, blonde type I don't know. But we forget about like friends because we have actually met more friends than boyfriends, girlfriends, I hope. And you know, we actually do have a type of friends, and I think you have to pay attention. What people do you like surrounding yourself with, you know, and just to pay attention in it and just like find something from some similar property kind of those people, and maybe that make it somehow, you know, link it to yourself kind of, because maybe if you love people who are really kind, maybe it's a sign for you that you may become a bit more kinder, so you would like yourself more, you know. Just find this kind of common property for people you like, so that you can develop this characteristics or whatever in yourself, so you can, you know, so you can kind of like it in yourself more. And I think about friends, I would actually mention like cutting out on toxic friendships, and I'm really struggling with that one. I'm not really like good advisor in that point, because you know, sometimes you just have to hang out with people which you don't like, and like that's not normal. But sometimes you cannot avoid them. For example, like in school, in some gym, you know, you cannot avoid those type of people because you're going there and you have to go there and you have to be like nice with them. But I think it's important to actually realize, like, vice versa, what do you don't really like about those people, what makes you feel bad around them, what makes you feel like, you know, just all of those feeling analysis, and you look at other people and like, aha, so they're I don't know, they're too selfish, I don't like it, it actually makes me feel bad, it actually fails me. So you can develop more of, I don't know, some altruism in you, so you would not be selfish, you know. So just pay attention on what are you liking in other people and what do you not, because, you know, and somehow you can like try it on yourself.